after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bobby Griggs stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out to short, Jeter. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Runner, he's going.
Runner on the goal.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Throw to second. Beltran on at second with 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-1. That's
Ball
down and
3.
in.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strike. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Bryce Harper. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the
Filling up
count.
the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strike.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Leading off, Derek Jeter.
For the Matadors, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the outside
outside.
edge.
First pitch,
And we are
7 o'clock.
underway. On the ground to third. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. And that one is inside, ball one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2
2 balls,
on
1
the
strike.
radar gun. And that one clips the corner. And that
I got
one
3 and
missing
2.
low. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harper makes the catch. 2 down. Scott Rowland now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. That misses
That's
the
ball
zone,
2.
and it's 2-1.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed.
inside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Out number 3. Bottom of the first. Here's the
Leading
shortstop
off with
at the
singers,
plate.
the
Derek
shortstop,
Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
That's off the
Inside, ball
inside
1.
corner. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Santana. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Ryan Roberts. That one
Ball 1.
misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carter makes the grab, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Varitek makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That
Ball,
one
that's outside.
And that is ball 1. And another
Ball, that
ball.
pitch is out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next
3
offering
balls,
is
1
downstairs.
strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto makes the grab, 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count. What do you
Started
got?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. And here it comes. And that
Ball.
is downstairs. And the count is
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And here is Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
That's a ball.
offering is down low. And a good
Inside
eye
ball.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses.
3-2.
And the count's full. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off for
2.
San Diego,
Yasmani
the
Grandal
designated
up to
hitter,
hit.
Yasmani Grandal.
Donaldson back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the
No
at-bat
balls,
expands.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike
Batting
hitting right
six,
there, Boo.
the
A bit of a
first
lost
baseman,
start for some,
Carlos
so that was nicely done to beat the
Santana.
odds. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through
What do you
it,
got?
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Way out front for strike 2.
He got
1
away
ball,
with one
2
there,
strikes.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
3.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
Batting 7, the
Here's
third
the third
baseman,
baseman,
number
Scott
17.
Rowland. That one fouled off.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Out to short. They get the first inning over. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Ian Happ up to hit. Line drive. Base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1. Ball in.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full.
This one in the dirt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a ground ball. Roberts has it for one. To first, double play. Nicely done. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else.
Ball,
right
that's
there.
off the plate.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Bryce Harper. Corrals it. And there's one away. Here's Adley
Batting
Rutschman.
ninth,
Chris, he
the
leads the
catcher,
way with the best
Adley.
batting average on the team.
Rutschman.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped
Ball,
up.
that's
It was
in.
a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously.
1 ball,
What
2
can't
strikes.
Rutschman do on the field?
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's out.
outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter,
And now,
number 2.
Derek Jeter.
Shortstop.
Just pulled off of it a little
Derek
bit right there. That front
Jeter.
shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lee makes the play. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Brooks Lee. To the right side, Roberts. That's the first
He's
out
out.
in the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Now batting,
Well, he's doing a
number
nice job
17.
of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another
That's a
ground
ball.
ball. Good execution.
1-0.
4th inning underway, no score. And that one fouled off.
Yeah.
And
That's
there's a
ball
ball.
2. 2-2 the count.
Good eye
Count's
in
full.
that spot. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw,
Out.
and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Fair attempt.
Hey.
Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And
1
that
ball, 1
skips in
strike.
the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lined into right. Soto makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts.
There he
Tries to
goes.
hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Just
Nope, that's off the
missed.
plate. Ball
Nasty
2.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Now, Ted Williams rips that one to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been
0-1's
incredibly
the count.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's
1-1.
well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Donaldson checks on the runner. Roberts
he's in there.
back in on a dive. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter on the move. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. In from third is the tying run. Here's Juan Soto.
No, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good
Ball
situational hitting to
inside.
bring him home from third right there.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find
That's
ways
inside.
to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's
That's a
even up.
ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping
2
away
balls,
until you
2
break
strikes.
through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position
Okay.
because they put themselves there.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, take your base.
So a leadoff walk. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And a sac bunt here. Roberts to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a
Now
nice
batting,
job coming
left
through in a
fielder,
pretty high
Ian
leverage spot right
Happ.
there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ball. The next to hit takes low for a ball. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next
Nope,
pitch
inside, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's the strike.
He's been able to go inside
2
as well
balls,
as
1
outside,
strike.
effectively working both sides of the plate in this at
That's
bat.
ball 3.
That one missed. Castellanos on second. Carter at first with no outs. On a line. And that's a base hit. Harper quickly throws it in. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Not in time. He's safe. So bases all loaded up. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fought off foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That
Ball
one
1.
misses. And that's ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double
Ball
play
2.
or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn
2.
some points.
2-2 the count.
And now
3 and
it's
2.
3 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4,
Nope, that's
and
ball
a
4.
run comes in to score. At the plate, Carlos Santana.
Well,
Now
Here
pitching.
comes Emmanuel Clase out of the
Emmanuel.
bullpen.
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be
0-1's
if
the
he can
count.
come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one fouled off. That misses
1 ball,
the zone.
2
Now
strikes.
1 and 2. Trying
you
to
go.
check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
The
Derek
batter,
Jeter
number
steps
2,
to the plate now with the
shortstop,
bases
Derek
loaded.
Jeter.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's just
The
out.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. What a double play that was. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Carlos Santana. Donaldson back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carter makes his way towards it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Harper swings through that one as he
0-1.
comes to the plate for the second time today.
Nope.
Just
Ball
missed.
1.
Brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Brooks Lee. And a foul ball. Lee goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time
Ball
the play is to
inside.
your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second.
Ball.
You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Two. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Scott Rowland will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. Harper has a beat on it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well,
0-1's
these
the count.
guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Just
The
a
batter,
simple
number
ground ball
2,
the other way that had
shortstop,
eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball
Jeter.
travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing
Ball,
on
that's
it.
low.
Roberts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And wow, that one is way out of here. A massive home run. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Happ on his horse. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. That one's
Counts
upstairs,
1-0.
ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that is a foul ball. Donaldson delivers. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting,
Juan Soto
right fielder,
now,
Juan
1 for 2.
Soto.
Left field, way back there. That one's carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading
we go to the
off
top
for
of the
Mexico,
seventh. And
the
now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Williams makes the grab, one pitch and one out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hit on the ground might be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. First and second, one out. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Ball one low.
Ball one, no strikes.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now
gear
batting,
and
the
go a
first
long
baseman,
way to track that
Carlos
one down.
Santana.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jesse Chavez.
Jesse.
And he's got a nice
Chavez.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
1-0.
That's in the dirt. Runners on first and third, two away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's inside.
2-0. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw to third. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Scott Rowland. There's a strike.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Donaldson winds and fires. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Stays alive. That missed
Two
by a
balls,
lot.
2 strikes.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Harper now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, that started and ended
Now
pretty quickly.
batting,
No messing
the
around
catcher.
right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the
Now
league. Just a
pitching.
nice line drive into center field.
Rutschman
O'Day.
down the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses.
Ball 1.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Man at
strikes. The
first,
count.
1 away. Base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
0-1's the
opposite
count.
field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ makes the play. Runner tagging from third. Not in
Nope, he's
time.
on
He's
there.
safe.
Safe.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour.
Tosses to
out.
first. They limit. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter
Hey.
watches that one, and it's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Brooks Lee.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand.
Ball, that's
the way
it.
it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses
Inside, ball
inside.
2.
2-1. And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. In there, and it's 0-1. That's
Ball
a little bit
down.
low. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Yasmani Grandal. O'Day back to work.
Ball,
Just
that's out.
missed. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carter makes the play and a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And
1-1.
that skips in the dirt. Rips that one center field. That's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for
Now
this team.
batting,
He kind of
number
rolled over on
17.
this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now pitching, Jesse Chavez.
Now at the plate, Scott Rowland. And a strike. That one blasted deep to right. Sosa raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Bryce Harper. And a ground ball to first. Santana in there safely. Adley Rutschman digs in now. Swinging a foul out of play. Just
Ball.
missed. Roland.
I got
at
a ball,
third.
1 strike.
Harper at first, 1 gone. On the ground, out to short. To lead. Double play.
Yeah.
What a twin killing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's
That's a ball.
rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch, and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Nick Castellanos, the next to hit. That's towards center. Harper has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Evan Carter. 1 for 3.
Carter.
puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that got it. Melt the ice, round the furnace, burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better, I 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 Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Raiders going up against the Singers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Al Leiter.
The center fielder.
Well, he comes at
Darren
hitters with a 5-pitch
Durant.
mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are
0-1's
working.
the count.
But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day.
0-1.
He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Durant on at first, nobody out.
Inside, ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
is low.
2-1.
Throw to second.
He's out.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
We
off
got
the
full
mark,
count.
and it's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Ted Williams. And there's 2 down. Stepping in,
Batting
Brooks
fourth,
Lee.
The shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
Turner runs. Pitch
Ball
is
1.
low. You know,
I got 1
and
ball,
that's
1
a
strike.
stolen base, not even close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Did he
Lee
go?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. So here's the lefty, Al Leiter. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
The
Ball
shortstop
1.
takes the ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Harper hustling after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Batting
So digging
second,
in,
the second
Ryan
baseman,
Roberts.
Ryan.
Obviously a guy who makes good
Roberts.
contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and
Ball.
lefties.
That's inside.
Inside, just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one's gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike.
Part of the order
2-2
coming
the
through
count.
now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On its way. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. There's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Soto.
And that's
Ball, that's off the plate.
The inside edge. Ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Got all of that one. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Pitch in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the. And we're back. Top of the second. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Leiter back to work.
So after scoring
Nope,
runs, this is where you're
outside.
looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just
Ball, that's in.
missed. That
Ball,
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swings
Hey!
through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. So up next, Lance Berkman. And first offering is fouled off. Leiter. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you
0-2
like
is the
that in
count.
a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot,
Ball,
that
that's
is pretty
down.
valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs
Nope,
of
that's off
trouble.
the
This
plate.
guy's
Ball
earned a
2.
longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him.
3
That
balls,
when things
2
get
strikes.
a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Williams pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment,
1-0.
pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
He swings and fouls one off. Next
Aye.
offering is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Saying he
No
wasn't
balls,
very
2
sharp
strikes.
in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot
Ball
of stuff
1.
at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he
1
wasn't
ball,
fooling
2
anyone.
strikes.
It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Duran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So here
Batting
is
the
Bryce
center fielder,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Outside low, and it's 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. 2 down, bases empty. Adley Rutschman will hit next. And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the
Shortstop,
lineup.
Derek
And now here is Derek Jeter. The
Counts 1-0.
shortstop takes the ball. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. And that one hammered. And makes the grab. That top half of the third inning.
Pitch
Down the
hitting,
third baseman,
number
Corey
27.
Seager. And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side. And that's
1
in
ball,
the dirt.
2 strikes. Did he
Started
go?
after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And there's a strike. Duran in his 3rd season.
0-1's the
hitting
count.
leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in left field, but today
That's a
he's
ball.
patrolling center. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper settles under it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is
batter, number
empty.
6.
Here's
Second
Turner
baseman,
now.
Trey
1 for 1 with a single
Turner.
so far. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball, that's out.
missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's
3-2.
down and in. A slider missed. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but
The
he wasn't
left fielder,
exactly
number
trying to
9,
attack the zone
Ted
either.
Man at
Williams.
first. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground, right side. Throw on to
He's
Santana. And that will end. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Ryan Ross. Ground ball, left side. Throws across
Got
the
him.
diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Ted Williams. There's a strike. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly
The
what he was
designated
looking
hitter,
for
number
right there.
9.
Against good
Yes,
pitchers,
buddy.
you've got to take advantage of the
Ball one.
mistakes. That was
Ball.
right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back there. See you later.